Hello and welcome to my channel, the Solar Scribe. Before we get started on the cards, I just wanted to go over a couple of things that I said yesterday which I thought were very weird, and it was a bit like a jigsaw puzzle for me, and obviously the puzzle's been solved. So this was Gloria that I showed yesterday, and she actually had her hands to her face and it was being covered. And what I realised was when I moved, obviously she'd got something had happened where her arms had been pushed onto her face, and I kind of thought she looked a bit weird. So I pulled the arms back and found that she's actually holding a bird. So I was told that this bird is ready for flight, and that was the message that I gave yesterday, that we're all ready for takeoff now, that the veil's clearing, the energy's clearing, and we're ready for takeoff, and this bird is going to be in flight. So I just wanted to share that with you. And the other thing I wanted to share was when I looked under the desk yesterday, because I've already got, my friend bought me a calendar for January for the year 2020. So I've already got a calendar up, which is really nice mantras for the year. And then I looked under the desk and there was this one was here, which is, you might not be able to see all of it, dragon. I remember I bought it last year, and it's dragon energy. And if you look there, this is particularly for the star seeds. This is showing us bringing this energy through in our throat chakra. So that's the blue ray energy coming through. So I just wanted to show you that. It was quite interesting how the day unfolded, and things were solved. And again, I still can't find the book for the angel cards, but this morning as I was looking around, Spirit said to me, look, well, what else have you got? What else can you show? I was kind of like, I don't know what you mean. What else have you got with that on? Have a look at it. Be resourceful. Use your resources. Think. And then I realised I had the box that tells me exactly the same thing that's on the book. So that message this morning was about really look at what resources we've got. Really look at what we've got in front of us, and take away that panicky feeling of I can't do this, I haven't got the tools, I don't know what I'm doing, which is what I've been feeling for the last 2 or 3 days. They're basically saying you have got the tools, you do know what you're doing, you just need to take away that panic energy or the fear energy, whatever energy that is, and be calm, go inside and find what you need. Everything that you need is within you. So I thought that was really good this morning. So I've had quite a few eye-opening lessons since yesterday's video. Using these, first of all, which are the Ascended Master. You're not going to believe this. Lady Venus, yet again. I think this card is going to be worn out because she's been out this many times. Hilarion, okay. Oh, goodness. And Mother Mary, okay. So, yeah, I'm just going to spray, because like I say, I use the Amanda Ellis energy sprays, and I do have all 3 sprays. I have the Mother Mary one, the Mary Magdalene one, and the Yeshua one. Sorry, I'm just looking for it. That's the Mary Magdalene, obviously, Divine Feminine. That's the Yeshua one, which is Yeshua the Christ. Oh, actually, Mother Mary's missing. Oh, she's there. Mother Mary, Harbour Light. So I'm going to spray her just because I am. Right, okay. Mother Mary wants to speak first. and I know what she's going to say, so I'm going to try and be as centered and balanced as I can with it. So there's a lot of divine feminine healing going on at the minute on the planet. I've been feeling it for the last 2 days. I've been very sluggish, quite emotional, thinking about my own mother, my grandmother, just different things that are going on within me. And normally when I have that kind of reaction, I'm quite centered and balanced in terms of emotions. And when that comes up for me, I realise that it's a reflection of what's going on the planet as well. So Mother Mary, love and peace, she's talking about all the mothers that are worried about if their son's going to be going to war again, because obviously the media are having a field day with all of this energy around America. So she's calling on the divine feminine to have that strength and knowing that we are the lionesses on the planet and that we do have influence over what happens within the collective. Okay. She's saying if you need to cry, cry. If you need to be by yourself, however you make that happen, make it happen. If you need to... Oh, she's showing me drinking plenty of water as well. That flushes out the toxins. And she's basically saying at this moment in time, on this timeline, we need to hold strong in the divine feminine. Now again, I'm not going into, masculine, feminine. It could be a man looking after his children and he's bringing out the divine feminine energy of the lioness as well. So she's not being divisive. She's not saying, well, it's males that should be doing this and females that should be doing this. She's saying all of us need to bring out our divine feminine and look at ways of caring and sharing, which is, I think, the message that we got yesterday. She's saying that, I'll tell them. So, yesterday, so for the last 3 days, I've been in a very weird void space. And when I say weird, if it's because I get a lot of energy, downloads, updates. And if I'm in the space that I've been in for the last 3 days, I know something major is happening. So I went on the Schumann Resonance website yesterday. Actually, I didn't go on it. It just came up on my Facebook feed, which is always an indication to me that I need to look at that because Spirit sends me messages. So I looked at it and there was, from what I could see, because I'm not really, I don't really focus too much on it, but from what I could see, there had been a big blackout of the Schumann Resonance for maybe 36 hours, which is a heck of a long time. So there was nothing showing on the screen. It was a complete blackout. So I knew then that something was happening, and whether that's man-made or whether it's planetary or whether it's off-planet or whether it's from the sun, the solar plasma, I do feel it's plasma energy because it's very strong. And again, when we were shown yesterday about the balance of the scales, we really need to center in the 0 point energy, is what she's saying. And ask for help. The 1 and the 1 is the 3. If you're the 1 and you're asking for help from somebody, that's the alchemy. If you look at these two here, these two flowers are the same. But the rose in the middle, when you put these two together, it makes the alchemy of the rose. So she's saying there is absolutely nothing wrong with, asking for help if you need it. Don't be too proud to ask for help if you are struggling. My way of dealing with these kind of energies is that I will put a comedy film on, or I will go for a walk, or maybe chat to a friend who I know is going to you know, lift my spirits a little bit and make me laugh, or at least bring me out of the funk that I'm in. If you look at these three, they're all speaking from the heart today, very strongly. So we'll go through that. And Lady Venus said yesterday, she's saying again today, the jewel is in the heart. Look to the heart, and there you will find the jewel. Okay. So I just see Mary. I'm noticing the eyes today. They're all different colours. So we've got the blue, like the teal colour from Lady Venus. We've got the green from Hilarion, and we've got the brown from Mother Mary. So it's going from the Earth Star Chakra into the heart, and then into the upper chakras. So they're encouraging us to balance out our energies within our chakras and feel into them. Okay, do you want to say anything else, Mother Mary? Oh, yeah. So the number 44, so the double M is 44. So she's saying the angel, she's bringing legions of angels with her to offer support at this time. Stand fast, stand strong. We've already done it. The timeline's already been completed. We just need to catch up with it, is what she's saying. And she's saying starseeds, light workers, and anybody that's empathic, and we all are to a certain extent. But she's saying there are some souls on the planet that are having far more intense experiences than others, and be gentle with ourselves and be gentle with other people. Okay, so that's what she's saying today. Let's go to Hilarion. Honour your sensitivity. So that's basically what Mother Mary was saying. If you need to cry, go and have a cry. If you need to... He's saying if you're feeling anger towards someone, don't turn it in. They don't want you to let it out in an angry way, but you need to transmute that energy. But don't turn it in on yourself, because then it gets stuck here. So basically he's encouraging people that are feeling angry, or, you know, maybe not necessarily feeling comfortable with people around them. Just take yourself out of the situation and go and, you know, do meditation, go into nature. It's all the tools. I was saying earlier about the tools. Spirit was saying to me, look at what tools you've got and use them. There's no shame. There is no shame, is what they're saying. There's no shame and no blame. So you need to pull on what you have inside, but anything external that you've got, you can use that as well. Retreat to recharge and heal. I got this one yesterday, which is the Emerald Retreat, Rest and Recovery. Renewal and Recovery, sorry. Because I ordered that last week because I felt really strongly that I needed that. But Hilarion's saying you don't have to use a spray. You don't have to, if you haven't got that much cash, or, you know, you haven't got the resources to buy stuff. Nature's free. You can go out into nature. It's free. The trees will help you. Again, if you look at my videos from last week, if you sit with your spine against a tree and ask for the energy of the tree to help you, they will help you balance your chakras. They will help you, the elementals will help you do that. You're saying, oh, oxygen's free. Go out and have a walk. Obviously, if you're in a country where there's a lot going on in terms of Australia, the fires, we have to be able to adapt. And there are things coming where we will need to be able to adapt. And that's not fear, it's fact. We need to adapt. And we're good at that. Starseeds are amazing at that. Look at, you know, when I look at my timeline journey, how much I've had to adapt to strip everything back to the point where I've moved to a place where I don't know anybody, I have no family and friends here. I've had to rebuild my life. And that was a choice, that wasn't forced. I chose to do that. But that just shows you how good we are at adapting and overcoming challenges. And we learn from those challenges, and that will serve us well, Hilarion is saying. It will serve us very, very well. So your light can support others, and this comes back to the seesaw in the playground. When one person is down, another person on the other side is up. So lend your energy to that person. Not as in energy vampires, I'm not talking about that. But lend some support to that person. Lend an ear to that person. Anything that you can do with their permission, if they've asked you, look, I'm feeling a bit rubbish, or could you help me with this? Let's have a bit of compassion for each other and help when we can. Coming from a place of the heart again. Giving from the heart and not expecting to receive anything back. But you will receive something back. Because we're energy. As human beings, we are energy, and you will feel that love. And that is good for the soul. It's energy for the soul, Hilarion is saying. Okay, Lady Venus, downloads and understanding. So again, I had dreams last night. They were very watery. I recorded what I could remember this morning, which wasn't very much. But there's a lot of water around, watery energy, emotion that is being released at this time. So, and she's saying truth is being revealed as well, and this is coming at a phenomenal rate. Almost, I'm seeing like a punch bag that's being knocked down and let back up, knocked down, let back up, and that's on almost a daily basis now. Deep insights are coming from heaven and the astral realm. So the truth will out, is what she's saying. It can't be stopped. And the other thing she's saying is, again, reiterating what Mother Mary is saying, be gentle with ourselves. There are things you can control, and there are things that are divinely guided. And sit within and know the difference. So if it's something that is divinely guided, that you've chosen in your blueprint to go through, sit with that. And if there's something that you can control, which are your emotions to an extent, then do that. But she's saying, always remember we are here for you. Colour is very important at this time again. So if you wanted to tap into the green, or the teal colour, are very, very healing. And Mother Mary's saying the pink for the divine energy, and rose quartz as a crystal, because it is very, very calming and gentle energy. She's saying use rose quartz as well. Keep a piece under your pillow if you feel guided. Yeah, I think that's about it for that. So, I'm going to pull an angel card. And as I showed you at the beginning, these are the ones that I'm using. Okay. Once I've done this, I'm giving you a number, an animal, and an akashic record card today. So, it's probably a good thing that I've got about 40 odd packs of cards. People think it's a bit excessive, but I actually do really like. Okay, so we had this one yesterday. I'm only being given one card, one angel card today. Michael's coming back with I am presence. Stay in the present. Stay in the I am. And if you need to feel these emotions, Mother Mary's saying, it's fine to run away from them. You have free will, and that's your own choice. But they will come back. And they will come back. And they will come back. Because you need to feel and sit in that energy. So she's not saying wallow in it. She's saying but sit in it and feel it fully. And when you do that, although it's very intense, it will dissipate very quickly. So again, through the third eye, I am, I am, I am. That's what Archangel Michael is showing me. So we've got the upper chakras, the third eye, the heart, and the Earth Star chakra as well. So that's a beautiful energy. And Archangel Michael is saying, call on me. I am your strength. He will help you with the I am presence. And actually these two colours, the gold and the purple, are royal colours. They're royalty. He's saying you are royalty. You are the prize of the prize for being here on the planet at this time, because it is really tough at the minute. No spiritual bypassing. It's very tough at the minute. But we are having this energy of, again, what I said yesterday, they're bringing in as many reinforcements as we will allow, but we have to allow it. You have to open your crown chakra fully and ask for that energy to be integrated into your field. He's saying, and you only do that by trust and discernment. Okay, that was very short and sweet from the angels today. Okay, so I'm going to call in an animal guidance card as well. And then I've got a number to share with you, which I'm being told I've not to give you any additional information about the number. It will just turn up in whichever way it needs to turn up. Okay. Right, so in light of what I just said earlier about the dragon energy and the blue rays, we've got the dragon. Okay. So your spiritual dragon wants to teach you true potential, and it can provide knowledge to those who are worthy of its insight. Some associate the appearance of a spiritual dragon with riches, but in reality it is more to do with being rich with happiness. This is true wealth, and is a path that spirit dragons may guide us down. So the dragons are offering you happiness today. And it ties into what I was saying earlier about choose what makes you happy. So if it's watching a comedy film, or if it's playing with your grandchildren, or if it's going out, even going out for a shopping spree, consciously mindful of what you are purchasing, not just anything or everything. But you might want to buy a special crystal, or you may want to donate something to the charity shop, to Goodwill. It's whatever, tap into that energy of just to get your vibration higher as much as you can. Okay. Right, so this number, and I haven't done this before, so I'm just going to go with it because, actually I was given that one. Right, so nature, 74. 7 and 4 is 11, which is a master number. And we're being given nature. So they're saying go into nature, bring it through the third eye, which is what Archangel Michael's saying. Okay. Bring it through your vision. The green of Hilarion as well. The green will soothe your vision. And actually, you'll probably get quite a few downloads from going out into nature as well. Okay, so that was very interesting. Right, these, I need to just show you what those cards are. Right, and these last ones are this group, the Akashic Tarot Guidebook. Okay, Now with these, again, I'm not using the book. I'm just going to trust my inner being and spirit to bring out what they need to bring. Just with one card. I'm feeling Archangel Michael's presence very, very strongly today. Add some. Okay. 22. Okay. So, yeah, that's a beautiful card, right? So 11 and 22 are master numbers. I mean, shown that the 22nd, I don't even know what date it is today. Is it so it'll be next Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. It's around the Chinese New Year anyway. Oh yeah, okay, right, I've got it. So, around the Chinese New Year, I spoke about that yesterday. And this card is showing ancestors. And so it's saying, look at this magic of the ancestors. So it's basically saying, if you have got somebody in spirit who you can call on for help, then please do, because they're more than happy to help you. Family and friends are very important at this time, as are people that can support each other, which is basically what I've just said. The 2 and the 2 is 2020. So in 2020, we're all going to be stripping back and looking at what's important in our lives. What do we value? What do we cherish? Is it a favourite book? Is it family and friends? Is it something specific that we want to do, that we want to bring forward into the world? What are we carrying forward? What are we bringing in that we want to share? And tap into the magic. So Archangel Michael's saying he's lighting the way because there's wings here. He's lighting the way for us. And he's saying, although there are dark times, and everybody goes through dark times, look at this. There's a stream of light coming through here. Call on as many of these tools as you can, if you need to get you through. And that radiance from the heart, the solar energy, the plasma energy is coming through the heart now. Okay. It's a beautiful card. And we have representative of every group on this card. We have magic, we have earth, we have fire, we have water, we have knowledge, we have a man, a woman, a child, an older lady, an older man, all the generations. So he's basically saying there's every single thing that you would need on this card. And use those tools. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there for today. Thank you for listening and watching, or both. And I will see you next time. Bye.